You made it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God, you guys don't understand how busy Perry is. Like he goes from meeting to meeting, paperwork. I just thought I was gonna go on without you. Did you finish it up or
Oh yeah, yeah, it's done.
well, thank you, Perry. You
Yeah.
guys know that we've been married a long time, and I'm very appreciative of being married to Perry. That was good. I can't believe you did all that. So you're closing on two houses and got all the other stuff that you got to do. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So, and you did the paperwork for both.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's some more stuff. Probably next hour or so. But
Okay, if you got to go, just jump
I
off
got
and
you.
go.
I
All
got you.
right. But anyway, thank you, Perry, for being a great husband for 34 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, thanks for being a good little, you know, good little
Biatch.
follower.
All right, you guys. Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. How are you today? We don't have too much to talk about today. I just want to talk about how black people need to cancel Vlad TV. I'm not even joking. Am I getting myself in trouble again? I talk too much. And then when I state my opinions, the person I'm talking about always gets mad at me. But that's how I genuinely feel. Vlad
Uh-huh.
TV has been using black people for years, and I'm sick of it. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about, oh God, Stevie J and the whole Gene Dill thing.
What's going on now?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead. I'll wait.
Gene Deal. And then we're going to talk about, oh, Justin Bieber. Let's start with Justin Bieber. Perry, you might not know this because I didn't share any of the stories with you. But it's just been announced. Hold on, let me put his picture up. Where is it? I am over Vlad. It was just announced that Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber are expecting. Now,
Wow.
mm,
Because I thought they was expecting to get a divorce.
it's not good. Let me oh my gosh, and they're saying it's not good. I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but this is a disaster waiting to happen. Okay? Let me put this up here. Okay, it's saying that Hallie sorry, Haley, I'd say Hallie is Haley, is 6 months pregnant.
Hmm.
Jeez, it's bad. And let me tell you why it's bad. As you know, Justin has been suffering from depression and he's back on drugs again. He just posted himself crying the other day. They're saying that he is, I hate to say this because I am respectful of him, but he's just a mess. He's just a mess. And everybody speculates is because of Diddy, and they think something happened to Justin in his childhood, and I don't know. He never address the issue. I don't know if it's true or not. I kind of believe the rumors, but that doesn't mean that it's true. But something's wrong. Something's clearly wrong with him. And to bring a baby in the mix for me would be a sheer disaster. These two
Hmm.
break up every couple weeks. And I mean, yeah, I get what some of you are saying that baby brings healing, but
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I mean, could it be like you never know? You know, could it be something to stabilize him? You know what I'm saying? Like he could be going through a lot of things in his life, like being in that music industry, doing that stuff. Everybody think it's so glamorous from the outside. Oh, I would love to be this person. Million people watching me doing all this. That shit is stressful. Probably don't know who you can trust. Maybe it could be something that he could put all his energy in is into a child, or it could be, he could still keep wandering off in left field. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I would just say that I wish them the best. I mean, because sometimes it can look like a disaster. In some cases, look like two loving couples having a baby. It's a wonderful thing, and then becomes a disaster. Have you seen Tyrese lately? No, I'm just saying.
you're a mess. This is what Haley posted on her IG. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. is playing music. I guess they're happy. Maybe, oh gosh, he's got to get off the drugs. Allegedly, he's got to get off the drugs. How long ago was that, Perry? When he posted the picture of him crying?
I think it was about 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
This
But
they are no.
I'm not saying the baby is gonna heal all this stuff, but it's possible that it could give him. He could be a man walking around with no focus, and sometimes the baby might give you that.
I
Sometimes you get the
don't.
lady, you saying they break up every 2 or 3 weeks. You
They
be like,
do.
I can do it without her. No, I can't, or whatever. But that baby might be some kind of thing that stabilizes him. I don't know.
Let's see
I'm
what
just saying,
people
I
are
wish him the
saying.
best.
Someone says, blessings to them and their baby. Hang in there, Justin and Haley. I guess you gotta, why hide it for 6 months? That's a good question.
That's something too. Yeah.
Very good questions. It's drugs or drink. It's drugs. That's what the rumor is. I don't know. Haley is obsessed with Bieber, the Bieber name. I don't know. They're like Blueface and Krishan. It's just
Oh Lord, is it that bad?
No, it's that bad. They're like Blueface and Krishan. They
Oh.
were never going to get divorced. Oh, you don't think so? I don't. I just always thought when they got married, it was strange. The way that it happened, because it was looking like he was going back and forth with Selena, and then all of a sudden here comes Haley. I don't know. A baby won't fix it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The baby. I'm scared for them. I am scared for them. It's so funny because randomly the other day I was just thinking, when will they have kids? I'm going to need them to push this back like at least 3 years. They need to, but it's here now. The baby's here. It is what it is. Justin's secrets are out there, and he doesn't know how to deal with the world knowing. Poor guy. Yeah, I believe the rumors. He acts like someone that is dealing with their childhood and stuff like that, and
stuff. Yeah.
And then being pushed in the music business. And the alleged person that did it is super rich. They say it was P. Diddy, is super rich. And so I don't know. This is just bad. It's not drugs. What is it, Sharon? What is it? Something's not right with Justin. And I'm worried for the guy. I'm worried. If it is that, he needs to check into rehab yesterday. Here, someone says Justin needs to get.
No, I'm saying I don't know. I mean, I'm just, I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying a lot of things can make a person act erratic like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
I mean, really being in it, I mean, to me, being in that music industry, I see a lot of people, if not everybody can cope with it. You know what I'm saying? And not being able to trust people, because that record business, everybody will rob you. And if you a guy, every girl gonna try to milk you out your cash. Or if it was a female, the other way around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, and then working, doing all that stuff, hitting these tours and stuff. A lot of people need a little pick me up to get through this stuff, and some of them do get addicted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is, and I'm not gonna really guess. Just say,
yeah. Speaking of a little pick me up, let's talk about Renee. I wasn't even supposed to talk about this today, but I wanted to. Graziano from Mob Wives. So she did an interview with, I can't remember who it was with, but she did an interview that came out today, and she's talking about how taking fentanyl almost took her life. Now that fentanyl is dangerous. Okay, I was watching on was it? Oh my gosh. I was watching Cops or some show like this about, and I think you were watching it with me, Perry, and the cop got some of it in her nose and just passed out flat. Do you remember that?
Right. I mean, sometimes if you can touch it, it can get in your pores and all kind of stuff. I mean, that's what I heard.
Oh,
I heard it's real powerful.
That's what I heard. So it's really, really bad. So this is what she was talking about. Let me put it up here, see if I can find it. Because I wasn't even supposed to talk about this today, but drugs just crossed my mind, because these days it is taking people out.
Okay.
And it's very dangerous, this fentanyl, and they're mixing it with so much stuff. It's not even funny. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? No. No. Let's see if I can put this up here. See if I can go down. But anyway, she was saying, Renee, is that she got, I didn't make this up. That's why I'm trying to find this so you can hear. She got the fentanyl mixed up with the white powder, right?
Oh.
She thought she was taking the white powder. Here it is. Let's see if we can hear it.
2023. You said you died that day.
I died twice that day, actually. So I was sober before I came back to Florida. I was in New York for a while. I came back to Florida and I had this notion, let me just do it. And I was out to lunch with my girlfriend in this very fancy restaurant, but I can't tell you where because I have no recollection of a few days. But I know I was there with my girlfriend. I know that a friend of mine sent somebody to meet me, and the kid accidentally, true story, accidentally gave me a bag of dope as opposed to cocaine. It was an accident. So I have his text messages.
Okay. I love that you're trying to clear him up.
I'm trying to clear him up. Okay. I didn't mean like he should be cleared up.
Right, I understand. Okay, so you were at the restaurant. Mm-hmm. The decision was made to have someone bring drugs?
Yeah.
What drug were you expecting to get?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Yeah.
And the person who delivered what you thought was cocaine.
He made he accidentally gave me the wrong thing.
Gave you fentanyl.
It's heroin, fentanyl. I don't really know. I never touched it. Right.
Did you take it there at the restaurant?
I must have, because that's where I died. I 4 ribs and a double fractured sternum. And my girlfriend said I came back to the table. I sat down and I keeled over. And
how long were you in the hospital?
9 days.
9 days. Leading up to this, because you've had these moments from when you were 14, first introduced, 36, at the overdose in front of your mother and your son. What my friend Michael K. Williams, when he was on the show before he died, he said people focus in on what drugs you're using. They don't focus in on what's causing it.
Bingo. And that's it.
Isn't that really weird? She's talking about it like, oh yeah, I accidentally took the fentanyl instead of the white powder. Child, you know who that is. Did you ever watch Mob Wives?
Nope.
So it's about these women that are all related to somebody in the mob.
Right.
Okay. I can't remember who Renee's was, but she's had a drug problem. She said since 14 years old. But like, you got to be careful these days.
I mean,
it's just
she took it pretty good. Oh, just a little accident. You just gave me the wrong baggie, and I was out for 9 days.
It's not. I don't know. It's not funny. I'm laughing.
No, it's not funny. I mean, but that stuff is serious. Like now,
serious.
The stuff people like to smoke every day. Now they lacing stuff, doing stuff. I mean, it's really dangerous.
The reason I said it is because I'm fearful of Justin Bieber. Mm-hmm. I really am worried that something's going to happen to him, as in he's either going to unalive himself or take too much of that stuff. You know, it's just bad. And so, you know, I guess it's normal in Hollywood. That's what they do. You know, your drug of choice. But, you know, I don't know. It's just a disaster. I just have a bad feeling about Justin Bieber. So I hope I'm wrong and that he comes out of this. Why? I think all of these pens are defective because I keep getting ink on my hands. Anyway, so that's what we had to say about Justin Bieber. And then Renee, you know, she never said she was off the stuff anymore. She just said, I almost died.
No. I mean, she's waiting for another, the right bag now. You know.
I used to look at Mob Wives. That was a great show. Oh my God. I forgot about Big Ange. Perry, you don't know anything about Big Ange?
Nope.
She was the best. They were all real mob related. There was another girl on there that could fight really good. I can't remember her name. I can't. Many of us hope probably he finds the strength to heal. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. My mom teased me by calling me Big Ange. Big Ange was great. Big Ange ended up dying, but she had the best personality. She had the worst plastic surgery. It made her look really strange, but her personality was great. I miss Big Ange. Yeah, I forgot all about Big Ange. She's been so long. She was, oh, you guys are gonna make me cry because Big Ange was the truth. Loved her. Everybody loved her, it looks like. It was great. Let me see this one real quick. I think Halle has drama of her own with her father's mess.
Damn.
Maybe. These two, it's like Krishan and Blueface.
I never knew. I mean, because I see Krishan and Blueface too many times a day. I'm glad they gave me a break.
Like Krishan, everybody's gonna tear me down for saying that, but I do. But she needed to get off social media. It was just getting bad. It was getting bad. All right, so let's move on. What are we going to talk about next? I don't like my stories today. Let's talk about. I don't want to talk about that. Let me go through the blogs. We were going to talk about Gene Deal, okay? So Gene Deal did an interview in which he went to Dialogue, the Art of Dialogue channel again. He always goes on there. I'm just going to assume that they're paying him, and he's going at it with Stevie J, saying that Stevie J knows the stuff that I'm saying is true, and why are you the only person to stand up for Diddy? And he is. Everything Gene said is the truth. I don't think anybody else came as hard as Stevie J did. And then he called Stevie J a loser for living. He said he's living in Diddy's house, okay, because he doesn't have a home of his own. He lost his house. This is what Gene Deal said.
Damn.
But I'm getting tired. I hate to say this of Gene Deal. This is what happens when you pay people for interviews, and I'm going to assume that he's getting paid, because now he's talking trash about Jag, and Jag's talking trash about him, and they're trying to know enough each other. Like, I know
the real story. Who got the real story? Who got the real story?
Yeah, I feel that after a while. Hi, Felicia. PK and Dorit split. Do we believe this? Well, I was gonna save this for Freddie, who is in the chat. I'm just going to drop the link. And Freddie, if you want to come up to talk about it now, because it looks like people want to talk about it, you can. If not, I'll just surface over it and won't tell the details that you found out.
I don't know if it's true, but just my opinion, I believe they need to split, but it could be just for some little storyline or whatever. I mean,
Dorit, and let's see if Freddie comes up. I
don't think she's strong enough to lead a man, to be honest with you.
Well, Freddie knows something.
I know. I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinion.
So right now, as of now, yeah, they said that they're split. It's crazy. But anyway, so listen. So this Gene Deal thing is going to lead me into my next story. So him and Stevie J are going at it. And, he's coming on weekly every day. It's obvious he's getting paid. This is dangerous about paying people to come on. But if you don't pay them, they won't come on. I believe he does from, I don't know what the Art of Dialogue makes, but it goes into people that pay for interviews. And that would be Vlad TV. Let's talk about Vlad TV. I have a strong dislike for Vlad TV. Okay, he pays anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 for his interviews. Okay, and these rappers, they keep coming on a show, and then they mysteriously. Hold on. Hi, Freddie.
Hello.
Hey,
Let me explain this really quick, and then we can get into it, because everyone's talking about it in the chat. So I thought we could wait till tomorrow, but they really want. Let me reverse and do your story first, and then I'll do Gene later. Okay, so it's being announced that PK and Dorit are getting a divorce. Now, it's also been announced that they might not return or drop down to a friend of the show. Now, Freddie, this is the only source of income for these two, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And I think we've all tried to hint at it. Bravo have wanted to try and keep things certain. They've tried to want to keep things silent as well, because of the fact that they've been in the contract negotiations with Dorit. What I do know about Dorit is I know she's got a massive pay decrease. she's being paid a friend of role, allegedly.
They dropped her money?
They've docked her pay because at the end of the day, she's really not offered anything to us other than throwing her supposed best friend Lisa Vanderpump under the bus.
Yeah,
I mean, at the end of the day, all she does is we see her overweight husband stuff his face with pizza and crisps.
No, I'm going to ask you straight up.
And it's like, if I wanted to see that, I'd fly myself to America and watch that at McDonald's.
Is there a possibility that these two are lying?
No, I don't believe they're lying. I do feel sorry for Dorit and PK's children, though, because that's not nice for them. But we have been given so many hints, not just on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but also PK did his show in the UK selling super houses, and we got some hints that not all was well in their marriage.
Freddie, please hear me out, okay? They have no other source of income. They still owe back taxes. They might still owe the casino, right? Boy, George,
the casino has been paid off, and conveniently, he managed to pay that debt off shortly after the robbery, which, as we know, PK tried to deny. He called me a see you next Tuesday for claiming that he paid it off in 2017, and yeah, so
you're messy. You have that little British accent, and everybody believes you. Freddie is messy. So they don't have any money. Look, they don't have any money. I still to this day don't believe in the robbery. Let me put it on mute. And I think they're faking. What do you think, Perry?
You know they lying. You know they broke. Dorit, you better get your ass out there and make my money grow. Look, we know, but like I'm saying this, and really, PK, just in my opinion, just from knowing some of his background, he's a gambler.
Yes. So this is true.
You know, he can make it big, but most gamblers, you can make it big and you can lose it big. And he need her ass out there working, okay? Because that's his come up. And he's not a skinny boy, so he need to eat, right? So she need to make this damn money. And
now, Perry, did you have to talk about his weight? Did you really have to talk about his weight?
To be in fairness to Perry, I brought that up first.
Yeah, I mean, like, how can you avoid the elephant in the room? And
this guy's main storyline was stuffing his face with pizza and Dorit telling him to stop being a fat, greedy pig.
Okay, I didn't say all of that, PK. I just said I like you guys as a couple. You don't
remember the episode where she had to buy him low-fat chips?
He has type 2 diabetes as well. He's even admitted that, and she says that he lives an unhealthy lifestyle.
Okay, y'all stop. Y'all are not getting me in trouble. Y'all have to.
He's the poster child. He's the poster child for being overweight, I'm afraid.
Hey.
Y'all stop. Listen, Freddie, I want you to reconsider. They have no other source of income. Oh, tell us what Bravo told them.
So what Bravo gave Dorit an ultimatum and said, listen, we know that you and PK have split up. We know he's not living in the marital home. He's living in some hotel. Allegedly, it's the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Wait.
And that if you don't come forward and you don't admit on this next season that your marriage isn't all rosy and perfect, and that you don't admit that you're living separately, you will not be a part, or you will not be a housewife on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Whoa! Oh, they're living separately?
They are living separately. The rumors are that he's supposedly living in the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Oh, does that change things for you, Perry? It does for me.
Well, what you mean? Well, why? Why would it change anything?
Well, they're living separately, and Bravo is making them talk about it.
Well, somebody got to work. He's living at the hotel. He's not working at the hotel. She need to get her ass out there and go back to work. But I don't think she's really strong enough. I think if he's at the hotel living there, it's by his choice. I don't think it's by hers.
All right, go ahead, Freddie. What do you have to say? And then I'll move on.
I mean, what I will say about this is that they had separated before filming finished for last season. We were given hints that their marriage was not perfect. They were throwing jibes, you know, when she did that, when he did this elaborate surprise for her, she wasn't happy. It wasn't good enough. And I think PK actually, I believe he sold Dorit a lie. I think he made her believe before they got married, he was this rich, big shot property entrepreneur that had a £2 billion business. And then actually, when she married him, she found out, yes, he was once that person, but he's a bankrupt that owed £5 million to a bank in London and had various debts in New York.
Damn. All right, listen, Freddie, you come back on tomorrow. We'll go into more detail. I think it's real now that you're saying this stuff, but
I think it is. I mean, there's more to say about it. And then tomorrow we'll talk about Teresa as well. We'll talk about more dirt that's out there. Yeah, there's a lot of housewife stuff to talk about, which we'll do tomorrow.
All right. Thank you for coming up today, Freddie. You are my bestie, and you always give me the tea. Thank you.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Freddie, can you imagine how Dorit feeling right now? Deep inside. I mean, really. Her heart got to be humming this right here.
Something's so wrong with you.
To be hurting, like, I mean, because she put everything in this thing and just wanted to live a certain lifestyle. She didn't care if she had to lay with a fat fuck or not. She just did what she had to do. Now, what is she gonna do now? She couldn't get over the fake robbery. She still got PTSD for that, allegedly.
Oh my God. It's so bad. You are so bad. All right. I did not expect to spend that much time on Dorit and PK. Let's move on to DJ Vlad. Okay. I don't know if you guys are from a different country. You're not familiar with DJ Vlad. Okay. He's a Russian guy that runs a very successful YouTube channel. I believe he has 5 million followers. Could be more, could be less. And he specializes in interviewing Black hip hop artists. Okay. Because I can't remember anybody else that wasn't a Black hip hop artist. Okay, so but people have been calling him a culture vulture for years. As you can see, he's not African American, he's Russian, and they call him a culture vulture. And if you're not familiar with that means, is that you steal from the Black race, you take things from the Black race and make it your own. And even though, you might be fascinated with the Black race or like it or whatever, you're not Black. And I make sure when I talk about other cultures, I don't offend people. Like if some like Freddie's from the UK, and I know no matter what happens, he's going to hate, what's her name? Meghan Markle, and love, what's her name? Kate Middleton. That's just the way it is. And I always say, well, that's his culture and that's how they do things. You shouldn't try to be from another culture when you are not. Okay, so I don't like him for that reason. Another reason I don't like him is because I think he's a snitch. Every time a rapper goes on DJ Vlad's channel, they end up getting arrested, including Lil Boosie. Okay, and I think he is a snitch. This is my opinion, so don't go striking my channel. I think you're a snitch, and I just think that because you like Black culture, doesn't mean that you're Black. You don't know what it's really like, and you're always giving your 2 cents on something that you shouldn't be talking about. Like if I'm not Italian, I'm not going to tell you what their values are, and I'm not going to argue their points because I don't know. I'm not Italian. Right. So you are not African American, and just because you make money off of African Americans doesn't give you the right to have an opinion on anything that we do. Like, shut up. But not only that, he's letting the money go to his head. He's doing crazy things behind people's back. And I guess the last thing that popped off was the whole Drake situation. So there's this lady, her name is Morgan Jerkins, and she was like, don't get in black people's business, basically, because she said something about Drake, and she's right. So then he's gonna tag her. She's a professor, a real professor at a prestigious school. I just forgot what school it was, but anyway, so he tagged her job in. Now, there's no reason for you to do that, except you're trying to make her look bad and you're trying to get her fired. No one cares about your opinion. It's not your place to have an opinion in the black culture. Now, you could say, and you got to be real respectful on how you put things. I cannot just go up there and just start talking about the war if I'm not, from Israel. You just shut up.
Right.
Shut up. And you are probably double dipping, your snitch, in my opinion. And now you're all up in black people's business. And then you try to get this girl fired. She says you are white. This is a black folks affair. What part of that was offensive? I'll wait. Nah, she's telling the truth. Stay out of our business. Just like men. If a group of women are fighting and you're the only man, stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out of it. So he tagged her job. They said he was trying to get her fired. She comes back and says, semester's over and my contract has been completed. But thanks for trying to bully me out of a job for centering black people because you got your feelings hurt. Very retaliatory, huh? Nice tactic. He does it all the time. How do I explain this? He smiles in our face, pretends to really be enamored of our culture, and then he does things to hurt the culture behind our backs. Like turning people in, if you ask me. Like turning people in, talking bad about black people, but you make money off of black people.
Right. Sure, this is what I sort of think. That, yeah, you probably describing him right. And he feel like, hey, these black people love me. They love my money. They come on and tell me everything and do all that stuff, right? And he feel like he's in the neighborhood, but there's no way you can come out here and tell me what it's like to be black. So you can't never tell me that. You can speculate from the other side and say, well, maybe they could be saying, but he's using it. He feel like he's so powerful that he know all these black people, know how they live, and all this stuff, and that he could speak on it. But I can sort of blame the rappers that go on his show.
Mm-hmm.
He would never have this power if they wouldn't have gave it to him.
And so that's the thing, okay? If y'all know that he is doing things behind your backs, okay? There's just too many people that go to jail after talking to Vlad's ass. Too many. Like, put two and two together. And y'all still gonna go on there supposedly for the money, then you don't have a right to complain. I have a right to complain. Anybody who hasn't been on there has a right to complain. But Boozy, I love you, but you better shut up when it comes to Vlad because you're taking that blood money. That's how I look at it. So you don't have a right to complain. You are selling out to Vlad for a paycheck. That's how I look at it.
Well, that's pretty much how they use it. And they just figured, no, they'll keep coming because I got the money and they'll do this. And they really like me. And then a lot of them make the mistake thinking that's his friend. Now, I'm telling you, a lot of these rappers got to go in there to have a certain comfortability to say the stuff. They think, oh, no, he's one of us. No, he's the person that's asking you the damn questions that your dumb ass is answering that's getting your ass locked up. Now, would you say that's a friend on a national big ass channel like he got? And you saying that? That's not your friend.
If you ask me, it was because of the Keefy D video that he's arrested again.
Mm-hmm.
He went on there was talking mad shit. Like, what's wrong with you, stupid? You don't know who's watching what. You don't know. They're dumb. Anyway, what were you gonna say before I cut you off and I move forward?
That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm just saying that, yeah, I can see how he's going rogue and thinking, yeah, I'm a brother. You know, he might even think he can say the N-word. I don't know.
Oh, child, I hope,
No,
I hope
I'm
you
saying
don't.
it's like he's getting that comfortable because these black people flock to him, do all this stuff, and make him feel like he's this certain individual as if he was their friend. And they ain't looking at if that was your friend and he got you exposing shit you shouldn't be exposing, and
Mhm, mhm,
you should be smart enough not to expose it,
mhm,
regardless of who the hell asked you
mhm.
about the stuff. But it's just crazy. And now he's just up there and thinking, shit. I mean, he might think he Farrakhan or something. He think he in the black nation or something.
I don't know, when you are saying that you can get people fired from their jobs, when you're saying that, oh, Revolt is going to go under, I should go buy it. It's an arrogance there also. Al says, Vlad and Adam 22, you took the words out of my mouth, mistake their contribution to hip hop reporting as currency for admission to our community. I go back and forth because they keep going on there. They keep taking this man's money. Then when they end up in jail, then they want to cry. When the viewership ends, they will end. I hope so.
That part. That's what I'm saying. Like at a certain time, the people sit back and, oh yeah, he's this and that. These people are walking in, letting it happen to them for $1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a mess. Anyway, she was a professor at Princeton. That's like real prestigious. She said, sweetheart, before I was a professor at Princeton, I graduated from Princeton. I love that. Talk your talk. LOS. So what is you really saying? I mean, it went on and on and on. The internet really dragged him because stay out of other people's business. You don't see me coming up here talking about what the Russians should do is this and that. And I don't know. And I'm very, very careful with the LGBTQ community, with other nationalities. You don't want to offend people. But he acting like he running the culture and he got a right to say something. Child, I mean, it's a very exclusive entry. Okay. Like Drake is barely there. No. We are all people that experience the same things. You are not a part of this culture. So just shut up and stop snitching.
And sit your ass down.
Anyway, they went off on him. They went off. Listen, shut up already. We don't want you in our space. Oh my God. Go ahead, Dave. You just tell them straight up, like, get out of here. And when a bunch of black people are telling you you're not black, shut up, then what you should do is shut up. This is embarrassing, sir. Please cease and desist. Many thanks. They went in. And so now he released an apology. Like, first of all, I don't need an apology from Vlad. I need Vlad to shut up. What do I do with that apology? Do you know what I'm saying, Perry? The apology means nothing to me. It really doesn't.
You just need him to stay in his lane.
Yeah, well, just stop doing what you're doing, and I need you to shut up. More than apology, just shut up. Because now it just hit him that we don't like you. And we see what you're doing. He says, after considerable reflection, I would like to apologize to Morgan Jerkins for tagging her job in my replies during our Twitter exchange last weekend. That's not an apology, first of all. That's not a sincere apology at all. In fact, for me, it makes it worse because you think all you have to do is just say sorry and then we forgive you for all the shit you've been doing. Is it an apology to you, Perry? I'm done.
No. After careful reflection, so you had to go back a whole week and just reflect, well, maybe I shouldn't have did that after you see the backlash. And you just doing it just to calm the waters.
And to make things worse, Johnny Blaze, do you remember Johnny Blaze? Johnny Blaze is on Growing Up Hip Hop. She used to date Drake. I think she was a dancer. She might have even been a woman of the night. But after seeing her, Johnny Blaze is a broken woman. She's very broken, and and I just feel sorry for her. But anyway, he started posting stuff that she was saying about Drake about 5 years ago, and she got mad at him. She got mad because why are you doing this? Are you trying to get me to shut up? Stop saying good things about Drake. What are you doing? And so, I had the thing. Hold on. So she came on and she cussed his ass out, which she should have, because don't be pulling me in this Drake and Kendrick shit. I don't want to be in it. So she went off. I can't find the video. She went off, and then she I think this is it. Hold on. No, that's not it. And then she said, you don't want me posting about the underage girls you were texting. This is what she said. I think she said the girl was 13. And then she posted this. It says, your name is Vlad. This is the girl. She's supposed to be underage. He says, yes. Well, to the world, but to you, you can call me baby. She says, I don't bother you. I'm about to be 17. It don't bother you. I'm about to be 17. He says, you'll be 18 2 months from now. Ooh, Vlad. This is all from Johnny Blaze. I don't know if this is true or not. Keep sending those cute pink socks you have on and shirt. Oh my God. It's adorable. Well, you're almost grown, so sexy. You tell a 17-year-old that she's sexy. That's I don't know if these are real. I don't know if they're doctored. This is what Johnny Blaze posted. This would be a trip if this is true. This would be disturbing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying what Johnny posted. We haven't heard from you. You haven't addressed these. I'm going to assume that you know that these are surfing the internet, especially since your argument with the professor was so public. This needs to be addressed, Mr. Vlad. You got to be careful. You have to be careful in today's society. You got to be careful because you don't know who got what and who going to do what.
You said that right.
I mean, oh my gosh, he's so annoying. I cannot with Vlad TV. And I don't know, go to Tasha K if you need some money. Don't go to Vlad. Do not go to Vlad. Let's see what the crowd is saying. He's sick. You need help. He can't talk about nobody else. He can shut up. Shut up. Look at name. Oh, hell no. Hi, V. That's twist. It's very, very disturbing. So I don't know if they're real. Could it be doctored? I don't know. I got something in my eye. I was well, Sharrell. She's been through a lot. She's been through a lot. Johnny Blaze, when she went on that show and started revealing that sometimes she had to sell her body, she's been through a lot. Yeah. But I still like her. I feel sorry for Johnny Blaze. Like you said, we don't know if it's true. We don't know. We do not know. Did some of you SW? Okay, that's cute. And then they got mad at me, the culture vulture, when I tell them to put on the suit, listen to heavy metal or something. Being a hater doesn't become you, Sharrell. Move on. I do not like DJ Vlad. I respect what you said, Jackie, and having an opinion, but he makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I cannot.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, he's just feeling himself. And I can say that's part of his personality, that's his action, so you get to put the blame. But he wouldn't be there if these people didn't go on his show and do the shit they did. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't be where he at now.
LaShawn says, hey, LaShawn, now he's losing his grip on the Black community. Maybe the higher ups are going to discard him like yesterday's trash and find someone else to take his place. I have no evidence that he's a snitch. I just feel deep in my heart that he is a snitch. All right. Let's move on. Well, I have nothing else to move on to. Let's go down TMZ. See what's going on in TMZ. So I go to TMZ every day. Certain sites I go to every day. Now, a lot of people don't like TMZ. I know why they do take from some of our top bloggers. Let's see what's going on. Let's go. Zayn Malik doesn't think he's ever been in love, dissing Gigi Hadid. I'm so tired of them too. It's been over a year ago. I mean, years ago. Please don't bring this back up, TMZ. Just don't. Gigi Hadid has moved on. Okay. Oh, okay, we got Justin Bieber. Oh, we're gonna pray for Justin Bieber, you guys. We're going to pray for Justin Bieber.
Both of them out there. We need to pray for the baby.
Listen to this. Parents of the dad accused of forcing son on treadmill before death testify about Bruce's video. Remember I covered this, you guys, a couple days ago, and I said this was going to get a lot of attention. It was the father who said that his son was fat, so he made him run. It's not funny. No. Made him run top speed on a treadmill. I'm laughing because that's insane. I have a feeling this case is going to get wide coverage. It really is. And anyway, the little boy, 6 years old, ended up unalived.
Yep.
Shaq's weird ass hit on my girlfriend asking for my son. What? I'm gonna have to read. What? Shaquille O'Neal's making waves for splashing around with his much younger girlfriend. Oh, that must be her. Very, very pretty. Which is his MO, according to favorite song rapper Tusi. Is that? I've heard this Tusi guy before.
I don't know who he is.
Devin was talking about who has a bone to pick with the NBA legend. Oh God. That's just bad. Tusi must have gotten triggered by recent snaps of Shaq and his 21-year-old bae having yachts of fun in Spain. Dang. 21? Perry, how old do you think Shaquille O'Neal is?
40? Shit, I'd say, let me think. He may be older than that.
When is it going to stop?
45? I don't know. I mean, he's too old to be dating that 21-year-old.
I can't believe it. It said he called out Shaq for allegedly hitting on his girlfriend, Samara Davis. That's probably Samara Davis, about 18 months ago with a horn dog DM. Can I have that baby? You would think, now listen, you would think that after all these people getting in trouble with underage girls and stuff like that, that these stupid men would learn their lessons. They're always sliding into somebody's DM with proof. The minute you talk to somebody on a DM, they're going to save that. This is dumb. This is just dumb. That's a cute baby, though. Shaq. What does this say? Real life Martha tells peers, I sent... Ooh. Okay, that's something going on in England. I don't know who these people are. Taylor Swift changes up Eras tour for Euro Leg new hit songs vibe. I don't know. I don't think I've heard one Taylor Swift song. I don't know who she is like that. Beverly Hills. Okay, Dorit and PK. Perry, have you changed your mind? Are they still faking?
No. I don't think the relationship is great. But I think she can't really fake it like she won't. Well, she can't do without PK, I think. And I know it seems like the damnedest thing. Because she's a pretty young lady. And I don't see why she can't find nobody else. But she like to be in that realm of being rich and all this. You know what I mean? And at least he gambles. Sometimes he do win money. And I think that now she's just with the kids, can't really go nowhere or phone, and just sticking around hoping things will work out. I'm guessing. Yeah,
I think you're right. Is 4 hours too long to be considered a nap? That's a mess. I love Shannon Sharp and Ocho Cinco.
Yeah.
Talk about Justin again. Joe But he's been cracking me up these days. He's been cracking me. I can't click on it because he's playing music. I love Joe. What is this here? Supreme Court votes to charge teen captured on video slapping his teacher as an adult. I covered this story. He allegedly assaulted another teacher as well. So I covered this story. This had to happen a couple weeks ago. I wonder if I can play it, where this student is talking, yelling at this teacher, and he says, "B, I'll slap the S out of you. And do you want me to do that?" And she says, "No." And he slaps her anyway. Do you remember seeing this?
I remember something like that going down.
It was so sad. She didn't raise her hand. She stayed in the chair. I wonder if I can show this. I don't. It's sad that teenagers act like this. No respect in the classrooms. He smacked the hell out of her.
I couldn't be no teacher these days.
Well, my aunt got beat up by a student, remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
She got beat up by a student. My aunt's a teacher in Detroit, got beat up by a student. I couldn't do it either. I can't do it.
Nope. Somebody be going to jail that day, and probably ain't not the student.
Slapped her hard, very hard. She's a little old lady, slapped the hell out of her. Anyway, they're getting ready to charge him as an adult. Well, that's serious. That's serious. Now you might get charged as an adult. That's serious. What does it say? Charlemagne says that JT. Oh, stop picking on JT Charlemagne. I like Sukihana. I like her music. Charlemagne says something. Oh, did you guys hear about this? Did you hear about this, Perry? That these kids at a private high school, I believe it was in Pennsylvania, but don't hold me to that. A picture surfaced of them from years ago in blackface, and the school suspended them for being in blackface. Well, they said that they shouldn't have been suspended. They didn't even give them a chance to explain or even give an investigation. They just fired them when they just expelled them when they saw this picture. So they took the school to court and won $1 million.
Wow.
They won $1 million.
Yeah, and I didn't see that, but I seen something with LeBron James on it. It was I guess an art student somewhere. I want to say New York. I'm not exactly of the state, but they had a like an art contest thing, right? And so they had submitted this cereal box, and it had LeBron James flying over, and talking about the cereal. And the cereal had like little pictures of monkeys and bananas in it, and it says how it was said something to the effect how to jump like a monkey, and all this like racial tones to it. And so, but a student submitted it, like from one local high school, but it got moved on to be in this art show.
Oh, okay, that's a mess.
So now they saying, well, they got to investigate because I guess the student who did it, yeah, you can get the student, but why do these other people allow it? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Have you seen this about 4? He's into S&M, SEX, and his name is 4. He was on the show called Black Ink. I think it was Black Ink, maybe New York. Black Ink, New York. And he admits that he does these crazy stuff in his bedroom. And so now he was spotted walking down the street it's just ridiculous.
I mean, but is he in a cage or something?
He's in a cage on this picture right here. Yeah.
What's going on?
I guess what people do in their bedroom is their business, but you're just not in your bedroom anymore. Now you're outside, making yourself look like a black
I don't know
idiot.
What's going on, but ain't no way.
Black Ink Chicago.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying he's from Black Ink Chicago. A mess. Embarrassing. Like, that's embarrassing. I'm glad Nikki got rid of him. All right, Perry, there's not much more to talk about today. That's been a whole hour.
Yeah. Well, we'll try to find something for tomorrow because it hasn't been no news in a while. TMZ dropped Diddy. Okay.
I saw it. It was a bunch of clips from YouTube, if you ask me. It wasn't anything new. He's talking about the documentary about Diddy that's on Tubi.
Wow.
Yeah. Someone says, let's see, take a couple comments, then we're out. 4, that's crazy. That's insane. Not crazy. It's insane to let somebody walk you around town with a chain around your neck. That's crazy. One more and then we gotta go. Hey Bobo.
What's up, Bobo?
Sharrell, did you hear that Floyd stuck in Dubai because he owes money for gambling? Yeah, he was stuck for a long time, but he's home now. They don't play. People keep signing up to go to Dubai. I'm not going to Dubai. They don't play over there, okay? They lock women up. If you raise your voice, they not gonna let you not pay your debt. I don't know why people keep going to Dubai. Even Freddie went to Dubai. He likes it. Everybody likes it over there.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us today. We will see you tomorrow. Will we? Yeah. Are we still just going to keep reporting on anything?
Oh, I mean, hell, we got to talk about something. And this all they giving us. But until then, while we dream of something or try to find something, look, people, we'll see y'all asses tomorrow, okay? And if you find something, send it to me.
Look, yeah, that's true.
Harry Sanders 007. Just send me whatever you think you got. This is it's like the year started off with a bang. Remember? Everything's been exposed to now to no news at all. And look, that's all I can say, people. Until then,
fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye, everybody.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.